All right, let's start. Okay, hello everyone. I am your
Oh,
resident host, Mayhem Death. I am the CM for CS and the person you never see on because I'm working and trying to fix stuff and trying to, tell people to fix stuff. So hello. Glad you all could make it. Sorry for the short notice. My team alerted me that I didn't make a post, so bless them for having brains. So really this meeting is just to kind of update you guys on kind of the stuff that's getting ready to happen, some of the things that have happened, so on and so forth. But it's really just a venue for you guys to ask questions, voice your concerns, and what have you. So I'm gonna, preface this meeting with a couple of things, and if we find out that you decided to ignore some of those,
User
then
joined your channel.
uh, we'll we'll have to deal with you after and or during the meeting. That's why I have all my good helpers up here. So first things first, when we do get to the question and comment section, please, please, please keep the trolly kind of cancerous comments and questions to a minimum. And by a minimum, I mean none, because I don't want us to have to sit here for hours on end answering your guys's ridiculously odd questions. Try to keep them relevant. We're all here to kind of brainstorm some things, try to make our service better, make the community better, and so on and so forth. So let's keep those to a minimum. You guys do have talk power right now, so please don't be stupid and start talking mid meeting, aka while one of us are talking. That should be common sense, but I have to make sure I say something. Um, what else? Oh, um, when we do get to the comment and question section, you will be PMing Ashtix and or Michael Bolton for your questions or comments. Whether they tell me if you have a question or comment is on them. So here we go. All right,
User
so
joined your channel.
I'm gonna start things off. So pretty much some
User
things
joined
that
your
are
channel.
happening from the general aspect of CS. Obviously, we've taken on two new faces that I just announced. Please give a warm welcome and applause if you want to bang your head against your desk to Ashtix and Michael Bolton. They will be heading our CSEC program. As you can tell, Epic is now in a support role. It is the role that he's always wanted. He does really well in it. He was really kind of forced by me to take EC, so I really appreciate him stepping over to take over that position. And he's really become, you know, a man of many faces, being able to help out in EC, helping out with some of the tech stuff, so on and so forth. So, thanks Epic for putting up with my crap for these past few months. I do appreciate it a lot, and I'm very excited to see what Ash and Michael Bolton have in store. I'll let
User
them
joined
talk
your
about
channel.
themselves here in a little bit, but um, you know, make sure that you guys are attending the events. They work pretty hard in the background for you guys to have the best kind of events. Make sure to let them know what you guys like, what you guys don't like, so on and so forth. Because if they don't have any sort of, idea what they're supposed to be doing, or they don't have any, and I'm going to say this very clearly, constructive criticism and, feedback that's actually going to work for them, then they can't make events better for you guys. So if you guys find, let's see, you're looking on, Allied Modders or something like that, or, you're looking on the Steam Workshop and you're seeing some cool maps or cool event ideas, go ahead and pitch it to either of them. They can only do so much in a day, so they're more than welcome to take any sort of suggestions. I am speaking for them on that. They would love to take suggestions. Um, so both of them have EC experience, but over in Gmod, and some of them have a little bit, very, very little bit of CS experience. So make sure to welcome them with open arms. And yeah. Let's see what else. Promotion list. Congrats to everyone who got promoted. Hopefully you don't have to have too many talks with me. Just kidding. I'm not a bad person, I swear. But make sure that you guys are, going to Control and his team about any questions or comments you guys have about adminning. You can make sure you're following the chain of command as it always is. Don't come straight to me for a question. I'm not completely against answering questions, but if you haven't even talked to Control yet, or even Jacko or Larry for that matter, then you probably should go to them first, more than likely because I'm probably doing something and I'll get kind of annoyed. But of
User
course, I'll
joined your
answer your
channel.
question. But please follow the chain of command. We have it for a reason. So Control is happy to answer questions. Jacko is too. They're here for a reason. They're here to help you guys out with any sort of adminning situation. So I'll let Control talk here in a little bit. But congrats to all of you promotions. And just because you didn't get promoted does not mean that it won't happen. We look for people who are being, well, I like to say, like, role models on the server. They're really leading the charge on being what is meant to be an EGO member, aka, being respectful, showing people that you can be mature enough to take on situations, in the correct way. That doesn't mean if you're an E you start, quote
User
unquote
joined your
adminning
channel.
people. It means you're going through the correct venues to let people know that things are happening. Or if you're an EG, taking things into your
User
own
joined your
hands,
channel.
taking the initiative to help out. And if you don't know what to do, then you ask questions. Asking questions is the best way to find the right way to do it.
User in your
So
channel
make
timed
sure you're
out.
doing that. Um, yeah, so congrats. What else? Losing my train of thought a little bit. Oh, jail. If you guys haven't hopped on the jail server recently, it is a little changed from, huge, huge, huge shout outs to
User
CRC,
entered your channel.
and Epic and Arbiter for
User
really
left
taking
your
the
channel.
reins on that endeavor. They were really the head horses to get through everything, try to fix it all, and of course the rest of tech has helped. Smear included and Covert and so on and so forth. They really took on a pretty hefty load there. Haha. Um, but in reality, jail is not an easy fix. It is obviously still in its beta stage. There are some things missing that I'm sure you guys have voiced a multitude of times and have probably cried on the server a few times about it. But you have to realize that, to give you a little bit of background of what we were kind of dealing with, the PG version of jail was edited by Abdul to the point where we couldn't really find what any of the files truly were, and we couldn't really port many of the things over. Therefore, we kind of had to switch over and then try to make it as closely, related as possible to what it was. So we're still in the works with that. We're kind of chiseling away at the sculpture that is jail. We're
User
trying to make it as
disconnected from
close
your
as it was
channel.
before, and hopefully we can start getting the maps to start working that you guys love. I appreciate, personally, that you guys are still letting us know what's going on with the server. Hopefully you guys are doing it in a constructive way. Um, but yeah, keep that up. Try not to spam us with, you know, complete nonsense. We're trying our hardest to get it back to what it was, so you have to give us a little bit of time. And I see you guys spamming about TTT update. For future updates of servers, of course, TTT is up there. We
User
have something in
disconnected
the
from your
works that I'm
channel.
not going to divulge all the way just yet, but we do have a couple of server updates coming in the near future. So be on the lookout for
User
that.
joined your channel.
We, even though you guys think we don't listen, we try our best, and so we're starting to pick up on a couple of things that, take a little more time than you guys are probably used to. So I apologize for, the delay on that. Um, and then so that's that. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, um, I would like to talk a little bit about um what would be award suggestions, promotion recommendations, and so on and so forth. So, obviously, these lists are more or less comprised of players that we're seeing who are being outstanding members of the community and, really showing their true colors. So, what we would like from you guys is a little bit of help. And what that means is, recommending your fellow members, whether that be, an EG who's been doing really well, who's really been taking initiative on the server, or you see an E who's really going above and beyond, the Call of Duty that that most players would. Because we really find that when you're recommending your, fellow members, whether that be, for a big promotion, whether that's for an award and what that. Of course, I will say this: please don't just recommend someone because they're your friend. I get that, if they're your friend, you want to see him get rewarded. Like, hey, this is my good buddy Control. He deserves all the awards. Thanks. That I'm sure he would love that, but we can't do that. There has to be merit behind it. Make sure you're providing proof. And we would love to reward people for what they're doing on the
User
server or
left
out
your
of the
channel.
server. So please, make sure you're voicing what you're seeing and making sure that people are able to get rewarded because we can't always be in the server all the time. I can only speak for personal use. I am at work 6 days a week. I can only really hop on at the wee hours of night and sometimes on the weekend, ergo this meeting. So I can't be in the server all the time to see who is really being that outstanding member, who's really taking initiative on things. And of course, I would probably speak the same for, my team. We can't see everything as much as you may think we can. We can't. So make sure you're voicing, your opinion because even if you think it doesn't matter, a multitude of opinions on the same thing will move pretty far. And that goes the same for reports. Um, Make sure if you're reporting something or someone, make sure you have factual evidence and claim to it because if you're just going to report something or someone just by saying, like, let's say there was something broken about, you know, the mini games. Let's say, hey, this map's broken, like, and that's all you said. That's not gonna tell us really anything. That all that's gonna that hey, a map may not work, and that could have just been client side. So we have nothing to really go off of it. Or let's say, hey, Epic Flamingos called me, the F word in jail, and that's all you say. The only thing we really have to go off of is your word.
Microphone muted.
And it's not that we don't trust your word, it's that I don't trust your word. Um, because a lot of people will just kind of blow smoke, and that's not something we go off of. We need to make sure there's merit behind it, there's
User
evidence,
disconnected from your channel.
there's logs, demos, whatever have you. Because if you want something to happen, you have to make sure that there's substance to it. So, oh, that's a lot of talking. Okay, I'm done for now.
User disconnected from your
I'm gonna
channel.
go ahead and toss it to who's first? Control, because yours starts with an A. So go at him.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
User joined your channel.
So, yeah, a few things. And on the AT side of things, and I guess in conjunction to what Mayhem had to say in regards to, our recent batch of promos, congrats. It's glad to have you guys on board. Jacko is going to be hosting a group training session after this meeting, so if you haven't already done it and didn't do it with me last night, feel free to go ahead and join him down in the admin training channel after this meeting. So that we can get you all squared away and trained and everything. So, also, in regards to that, kind of on a much smaller note,
User joined your channel.
I'm going to be accepting and opening
User joined
up
your channel.
AT and taking applications later on today. Keep an eye out for it. It's going to happen. So if you're interested, go ahead and let me go ahead and pop up a link here real quick. If you're interested in AT and that's something that you'd like to do, be a part of that team, feel free to visit that link, submit your application, we'll look at it, and we'll go from there. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all I've got. But, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Next is going to be Michael Bolton and Ash. So the way we're gonna do this is we'll go alphabetically. Ash is gonna talk a little bit about herself and her experience and some future plans and or things that she has in mind.
Great. Hi, I'm Ash, and no, before you ask, I'm not Ash Ketchum.
Are you sure?
What the hell?
Hello.
Read my description. Thank you. I'm pretty new to CS in general, so I'm pretty trash at it. But I've been recently joining the jail server a lot. So if you want an easy kill as a CT, I'll be there. Um, Bolton and I are working on it, and my TS broke.
User joined
Sorry.
your channel.
Nice.
User disconnected from your channel.
All right, Kyle, or Michael Bolton. Sorry.
Wow, just dropping my real name like that, Jake. I mean, Mayhem Death.
Oh, I couldn't help
Or
it.
as Adam calls you, Lotus Blade.
I
Toxic
couldn't
as all
help
hell.
it, bro. It's just the way it is. Shit.
The blade.
Alright, easy peasy introduction here. My name is Michael Bolton. If you haven't heard of me, I'm sorry you lived under a rock for the last 7 years. Thanks, Don. Love you too.
Guys, Bolton is here.
Yeah, as Jake, well, rudely said, I have a minimal experience with CS. I don't know what he meant by that. I mean, I have a pretty decent knowledge over all Source games. Ass. But if you have any
User in your
suggestions,
channel
taking
timed
someone
out.
else.
Thanks, Dad.
Love you, Nick. Also, if you don't know, if you legitimately have no idea who I am, you're lucky.
Yeah. I like that. You saved yourself a lot of pain.
I could suck in that one too.
Ah, a man of many words. Nice. Okay. So then the next person I'm gonna toss it to is Smear, is your
Microphone
name
activated.
Don Smells?
Microphone muted.
You're disgusting. Okay.
I mean, he does, but...
Lord. Alright, Smear, go ahead.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
User joined your channel.
What's gonna be happening is, I know you guys were talking about TTT, like Ma'am said before, nothing is gonna be really said into depth, but we are listening to you guys. That is being updated. We are gonna be working on it. So within like the near future, we are going to be asking, I'll be asking, or CRC, or one of the tech people will be asking you guys if you guys would like to hop on in.
No.
And, you know, oh, okay, or you can act like Adam and change his name and hide in corners. But that's all I've got for that one. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for now.
Nice. Alright. CRC, do you want to talk a little bit about your endeavor?
Yeah, so, recently we had the jail update, if you don't know.
Microphone
It's
activated.
gone pretty well, I would say. Crashing right now is... Oh, okay, Arby. It's going pretty well. We're planning on doing another update later tonight, hopefully, that will add back some more of those features we had to take out, and we should be able to fix crashing
joined
too.
your
We're able to
channel.
get it up from a couple hours to a couple days, almost 2 days now, without
Microphone
crashing,
muted.
so that's pretty good. But besides that, we're just gonna keep updating, keep putting stuff in bugs. Please link like logs if you have them too. That helps out a lot. And that's it.
Beautiful. Alright. And the last person I want to say something is our resident silent man, Custom Stats. Custom, I would like for you to say a few words to the community. You know, tell them that you say hello.
I bet you will.
You gotta meet your quota, Custom. Come on.
Get the raisin brain
Microphone
out of your mouth.
activated.
I'm
Yeah,
just
he's
here
gotta
so I
say.
don't get fined.
Everyone has to chant Custom say something.
You should fire him if he doesn't talk.
Custom.
Come on, Custom.
Custom.
Jesus Christ.
Is Kanye West here?
Lordy. Alright. Beautiful. Okay, so that's about everything from us. Now, so here's how this is going to work really fast. Everyone, if you have a serious question, comment, concern, you're going to PM... Since Epic wants to put exclamation points in his name to be at the top, Epic will be the one to
What?
be
You
PMs.
said Ashen Bull earlier.
Yeah.
Well, you
and
think
look
you're
at
so
Looks like
clever
you wanted
putting
to be
those
on top, Epic.
stupid,
Do it.
Oh my god.
stupid exclamation points. So PM Epic for any questions, comments, concerns. He is their new
User
support
joined your
advisor
channel.
because he's such a sweetheart.
Hey, I'm just gonna let everyone know right now. If you message me with suggestions or bugs, you're getting ignored. That's your
Oof.
do that on the forums.
And there you go. While he's being PM'd, Ash, hurry up and say something about yourself. Keep going while you crash.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh my god, dude.
Hi, I'm back. That doesn't usually happen.
It happens a lot.
Alright, wait. Did she say something?
Error.
Come on, Ash, speak up.
She's already said more than controlled or custom did. What does it
That's
matter?
true.
That is true.
This is true. Fair enough. All right, Epic, read out the first question.
Dude,
Alright,
custom is
so-
budget Kadasa.
Someone asked, when will MG get an update? Yes, I can see that. Thank you for poking me about it 30 times.
I just wanted to make sure you could see it.
Never.
Alright. Lucy?
I mean, update-wise, we're planning on moving it to our new service time, sometime this week, next couple of days probably. And with updates or anything, if you have an update for mini games you want, just post a bug or suggestion or something, and I can add it real quick. But yeah. So, I don't know what else to talk about that.
Make sure you yell at Epic if you guys want any suggestions or you guys have any issues that need to be fixed on the CS servers. What's going to be happening now is we're going to send all that pain and love to him, and then he'll make sure that it gets recognized.
Don't do that. I'm going AFK if that happens. Alright. Someone asked, recruitment team when?
Oh God. Okay, so here I'll answer that question. So, a recruitment team, in the past, is what I call the lazy squad, and the lazy squad to me means that they recruit. They do well for about a month or so. Yeah, maybe 2 months. I'll give you that. And then what happens is everyone gets tired of recruiting because they're like, oh, I did my job, I'm done. And then they just don't do anything anymore. So my answer is they are a waste of space and they're not needed. If you want to recruit, you should just recruit. You don't need a team to tell you when to recruit. It's not, it's not difficult to actually recruit. All you have to do is if you see someone on the server who, you enjoy playing with, who you see as, following the rules, as being, what I would call as a, good person of the community, who isn't even a part of the community, you should probably ask them if they want to join. It's a conversation. It's not like it's some sort of
Microphone muted.
crazy taboo thing. You don't need a team to tell you when to do it. Just do it. So yeah, that's my answer. Next.
Damn, dude. Alright. Oh boy.
Oh my God, Cloco clan female.
With jailbreaks,
I'm dying.
Sorry.
oh my god, I keep getting poked. With jailbreak's latest update, a lot of new things have been added. When will the old jailbreak rules be updated?
Oh,
Control?
that's a good question for Control. Depends if he's talking to his wife or not.
Or custom
Ugh.
statistics, maybe he wants to answer this.
These are the two. All right, listen, everyone, you're gonna have to go ahead and I'm gonna apologize for my two very AFK people in Control and Custom.
User joined your channel.
But
Welcome.
I can maybe answer this if Controller's not here.
if not, I can answer it. It's fine. They're just, Custom's AFK in the brain and Control is just AFK right now. So,
Quote custom real quick.
so update of the rules. We are, since it's so early in its, rendition of the new jail, we're still trying to see what's going on and what's going to be implemented. So we're getting ready to, look at the rules again. We're actually going to get with Hammer, USCG Hammer, if those of you who don't know, to kind of look into all the rules to see what's going to work where, and we're going to make sure that hopefully, that they won't be perfect, I'm sure, since all of you always have the better say than we do on the rules. And, we're going to try our best to make them as balanced as possible and, make sure that there's not too much, balance of life change. So, yes.
Can we get a zombie server?
Epic.
Rotation server?
Dude, honestly, that's not a bad
CRC.
idea.
Microphone activated.
The only problem with the rotation server is you have like a month of no one on it, and then another month like full or whatever.
Epic.
What's up?
Epic. I'm gonna say this in the kindest way I can in a meeting. Please shut up.
Okay. Oh.
Yikes.
All I'm saying is,
You forgot to
Bruh,
say the
dude,
F word.
whoa, nothing wrong.
Say the F word.
Oh my lord.
That is weird. I
Friend.
agree slightly.
That's toxic.
Frick.
Hey,
Nah,
so
doubt
there's a
it.
Lord, help
question
me.
for,
1v1 server? Question mark.
French fries.
There's a question for
Yo,
our lovely
Epic,
new
read the
EC
questions
managers.
that people are
Park, I have
asking.
you blocked, so
User
You
disconnected.
toxic,
Epic,
dude.
read my suggestion.
Alright, I have a question for the lovely new EC managers, and someone asked what's happening with the zombie plugin on there.
It's
EC
breaking.
server.
I'm
Alright.
hold on.
It's turning into a zombie escape server.
Yeah, we decided that we're just gonna host zombie escape.
Everybody poke him.
24/7 on the event server. So it's basically a zombie escape server now. That's the best answer I could possibly give you.
Nothing else.
I don't know. What do you want to know? I just got
You know-
here. Why are you asking me questions?
I got a plan. I think we should close down CSGO and add more GTA servers.
Oh,
Dude,
wonderful.
I'm
That's
good.
what I'm talking about. See,
my
Hang
Don's a
on.
man with a
Hang
plan.
on.
Pretty good,
No,
dude.
hang on. You're gonna help Michael achieve his goal.
Don's just trying to make sure I have nowhere left to go.
Lord.
Well, actually, you guys,
Narrowing
you guys,
him down.
Did you guys
Is that
hear
how
about
we
this
do
game
it?
called
Copy.
Gmod? We can
Michael,
try
you
that
have
out.
a
User joined your
I
channel.
feel you,
you always
buddy.
have a special place in my heart there, buddy.
Yeah, why
What's
don't we
Gmod?
try Gary's mod? Have we tried Gary's
Yeah, let's
mod?
try out Gary's mod.
User
Is it too
disconnected
early?
from your channel.
I hear that game's
Nah.
still pretty popular.
Too
I mean,
dude.
the
I made a
equation
joke
is-
about it when it happened.
There's
No
a
worries.
very cool game called Insurgency.
Sven co-op, guys.
Rising Storm.
All right, hold on. Bring it back. Bring it back. Epic. Next question.
Someone asked, can we get a rotation server?
Oh
Bro,
my.
all right, I'm gonna answer that. No, we're not gonna get. Listen. So the thing is, with rotation servers, that it's exactly what Epic said. So let's say well, first off, the server would be overloaded if we made it a zombie server and whatever else server, because it would have to load the entire zombie plugin and do all that crap. Which tech would then hate us even more than they do now, because the management that it takes to run a zombie mod server or a zombie escape or whatever is damn near horrible. But no, rotation servers don't work. They've historically not worked with CS because people leave on the maps that they don't want to be on, and then they come back. Sometimes they don't even come back for the maps they want to play on. They suck. I'll leave it at that. No, we're not getting one.
But isn't that what you guys do with jail? Don't they like rotate and move and change servers and change
Man,
maps?
you're right.
Why don't we
So-
just
We
abandon the
we
concept
have
of
one already.
servers?
It's great. You guys love our rotation server.
another.
Thinking.
Can I just get a 1v1 server back? Thank you.
Oh lord.
Whatever happened to that 10-man shit?
It
it's
requires
up.
10 men.
Is
I
it
think it's
actually
up again.
now?
Yeah,
It's
up.
back up.
Yeah, we
COVID
played
set
a
up,
10 man
yeah.
the other night.
Oh my god, dude, it was down for like 3 months. No
You
one
played
said
with 10
anything.
men the other night?
Oh lord. That's on
Wait.
our secret video, please.
Yeah, come on, Big Tran, keep it up.
Damn, what the fuck?
Robot Tram.
play 10-man? Sure.
Robot Tram.
I'll be back.
Oh lord. Alright, Epic, next question.
User disconnected from your channel.
So, do you want to just make a general statement on another server in general? Because I'm getting a few questions on
Okay.
User
So
disconnected from your channel.
It's what I said the last meeting. So the thing about another server is, well, at the moment, the actual ranks and the way that I'm seeing the servers being populated is actually getting better. People are playing now that the servers are getting fixed. Haha, meme down.
User joined your channel.
But people are playing on the servers more. They're filling them more. If we see that the servers are, all the servers we're supporting right now, 10-man excluded, because that's a niche server that, people play really, off kilter. But the thing with an extra server is we have to see all of our other servers being supported enough to where they can sustain their own life, as in we don't have to have 15 members sitting in a server that they quote unquote play on, which they probably play jail or TTT instead. but they're filling that server. It needs to be able to just have pubs just be joining, just like how jail works. You know, people are just joining jail. I don't think I ever see a time really that jail is empty unless it crashes, and even after that, it usually comes back up. So we need to have all of our servers be able to sustain their own life before we even think about putting up another server. So if you guys want to accomplish that and do that, and then you want to talk about another server, I would be all ears. Yeah. So next,
someone asked if you're. Well, I guess this is more of a question for Arby. If you're re-adding Ghost, is the spectate bug with it fixed?
Alright, so here's the deal with Ghost, right? We removed it because we thought it was related to an out-of-memory crash. We're pretty sure that was due to something else that I can't talk about, because I'll get in trouble. The plan right now is everyone is whining that it's gone, so we're going to re-add it in its current, somewhat broken state. I'm going to rewrite it so it's part of the new game mode, which I'm going to start, or we'll finish next week. So for a week, you guys have to deal with the somewhat buggy, broken one, and we will polish out one that is 100% working. And yeah, but
I think
that
actually
death rate
TTT
thing
has like a deathmatch one, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking into doing, something more like that. But
Why did
the
I
problem
get
is
moved
there's
in
no
here?
way there's no way to make the plugin so you guys can interact with portals. There's no way to do that. I already tried. It's not gonna happen. So it's gonna be no clip and flying around playing games and stuff like that. So, but we'll keep you guys updated next week when we start testing the new one.
nice. Next.
Okay. Anyone else got any more questions? As now it's like
Epic,
you're gonna
straight up, bruh.
Why was wait? What's Oh,
Mike,
oh, this
please.
is a meeting.
Shh, hush, hush, my love.
Oh.
Okay. If there's any other questions, I would get them out now because
Apparently
if I find
Ark.
out there are none. Wait,
Alright.
what? Is there another one?
Ark was asking what's happening with the murder plugin on the event server, and I mean
what?
It's kind of
The
broken
murder
right now.
plugin.
Wait, I got you.
Oh, actually, that's
Nothing.
not true because someone sent me the murder maps from PG, so hopefully we can upload those and then use those for the event. And then
Yeah.
it'll just be like some like quality of life updates to like an actual RD.
Like working.
User left your channel.
Yeah. So the thing about events, we did just get 2 brand new people kind of asking about what is happening with past stuff. Isn't gonna really do too much because A, Ep's checked out of that, and B, Ash and Michael are just
Yeah, I'm not worried
starting.
about Ash and Michael. It's mostly directed at Epic, considering we did it last night for it.
What the heck, Epic? And that's on
What do you
recording,
mean?
too.
Epic fire,
Support
dude.
manager is failing.
Support manager
What
failed.
did I
Yes.
do, dude?
So
I told
event stuff will be coming, here in the short term.
Yeah, and I'm not really worried about Ash and Mike because it's Ash and Mike.
You know
But
we're
I
gonna
am.
fail. Thanks.
I'm worried.
Nonsense, Mike. I
Keeping
believe in
spirits high. I love it.
Oh, you believe in him?
you. Mike, I believe in you more than I believe in anyone else in this room.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Art.
Including
That's a good
yourself.
thing.
You're fired.
Okay, second most.
Get him out of here,
Alright.
Adam. What the heck?
There's
is
a solid chance I don't exist, boys.
Ban
Oh,
him.
shit. All right. Any other questions, Epic, or?
Someone asked kind of like, well, actually, I guess it's not really a question. Never mind.
So is that
Good one.
I think it's a meme question.
Oh my lord.
Say it,
please
and we'll
ask
figure
it,
it out as we
please.
go.
Hold on, let me take a drink first. All right, go ahead and ask it.
Someone asked when murder server.
That was
What
not
the
me.
fuck did I just say?
Hey there.
All right, listen. No, we're not getting another server.
Here we go again.
Bless you. No, we're not getting another server until what I said before is done. Yeah. So I'll leave it at that. Never mind.
Okay. Someone asked about.
There you are.
What?
You got
Well,
the
I gotta-
mouth. Just say what you're gonna say.
Oh my god, I have to close all the meme ones. God damn it. Alright, someone asked. Oh my god, I got poked. Jesus Christ.
Bruh, just talk.
Oh, Ripley, you can't laugh like that. They're gonna know it's you.
It actually wasn't me.
Oh
that
my
time.
god. Hold on. Alright. Someone asked.
Hey, wake up.
Other perks for credits coming soon.
I'm gonna say yes. I mean, we're obviously wanting
Please
to
don't.
develop the
You
store.
just got me through it.
Well, who the? Hey, relax, buddy. Whoever that was.
No.
I don't know who you were, but you better not. No. Yeah, we're obviously trying to develop the store. I mean, it's in its very early stages. We're hoping to add, different items and whatnot that you can buy through it. Stuff for your gangs, because I know all of you are worried about what you can do with your gangs in jail. And then hopefully in TTT we can add that too. So, oh, hiccup. But yeah, we're hopefully wanting to add stuff in the future. I'm not going to give you a time date because won't like me if I give a time date, and they already don't like me as it is. So,
Don't like anybody.
Yeah, that's true. But yes, we'll hopefully be adding things to the store, or for credits,
User
which is
left your
store,
channel.
soon.
Soon TM.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, speaking of which, CRC.
Jailbreak 3.
Just saying.
Alright.
Don't
You
epic.
want to go look at the PM and send you earlier. Also, someone. This isn't a PM. Pelak asked about gangs to TTT, so that's a smear. Yeah.
How would that even
I
work
guess
though?
that would be
'cause-
custom too.
There is an option to disable the jailbreak related stuff, but I don't know if we really want to go down that route. That's up to
Once you
guys.
go down that road, you can't go back.
Can't you just make a Steam group then? If you disable all the jailbreak stuff?
Yeah, but that's not
I don't know what
cool.
jailbreak stuff there is though. It's really just like the only thing it tracks is like you could probably edit
Right
it
now,
and
yeah.
track like.
You gotta
Yeah, you
remember
can
the
add
big
stats
thing
there.
is the recognition.
Well, you guys
Just
can
in
have
general,
we can have the conversation later. If it's possible and it's not like an extremely strenuous and horrific process for all involved, then yes. I mean, it sounds like it would be a lot of fun. You guys seem to like it a lot. But if it's gonna be something that everyone's gonna, almost keel over for, and it's gonna be, too much work at the end of it and not enough gain, then no, we probably won't do it. But I'm not gonna say which way we're leaning. So.
User disconnected from your
Okay.
channel.
Any more?
Any more
Are we done?
questions? I don't know. No one's had any more questions yet, so.
All right. If not, I'm gonna end it here because I think we did pretty good there. We did like what, 20
User
minutes of
disconnected
questions.
from your channel.
I think that's
Oh,
pretty
User
good.
left your channel.
Oh, I just make myself
Lord.
boo that
Alright.
ugly.
Hey, real quick, Coder.
What's up?
In my defense, Coder, this is like I played for